Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Welcome in, everyone. We're almost there. We're not far away on this Thursday. Weekend's around the corner, but it looks like it's got some inclement weather in it. Happy Thursday, everyone. Your afternoon and early evening update. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hey, it looks pretty good right now. Savannah live, just some of those high cumulus clouds, though, starting to build. And we have had a few little scattered storms in and about this afternoon. Looking live in Memphis, got those scattered cumulus. Notice they're kind of towering a little taller in the sky there, where we've had some very isolated afternoon thunderstorms scattered about on radar, as expected, but most people are not having to deal with the rain this afternoon and evening. Looking live in Jackson, we've got kind of an overcast, but plenty of peaks of sunshine going on. Temperatures still warm and spring-like in the low to mid 70s. We do have some upper 70s near the Tennessee River. 79 in Savannah and Selmer. We got 79, almost 80 degrees in Memphis right now. The rest of us more in those mid 70s. Winds out of the south-southwest as high as about 20 miles per hour at times. Here's our next feature that's going to be affecting us. Notice that cold front. Notice how the angle of this is changing, due more out of the west. And this is a look at Saturday. Approaching Saturday as that frontal boundary is going to really crank up and head our way. This is what could bring us some severe weather, is all those active storms that have been off to the west of us will finally start to make their way to the east as that trajectory kind of changes a little bit. And we're already going to be locked into all of this warm air. Right now, we just got those hit or miss thunderstorms. You can see only about 20% at best getting any of that. Most of us are just under a partly cloudy sky out there for a pretty decent but very humid afternoon here in early March. Here's our severe weather outlook for today. Notice they've got the enhanced out there in parts of Texas. That goes a little further east tomorrow. Still, we're not in any of that until Saturday. There is Saturday's outlook, and we'll go ahead and take a look again Friday. You can see that severe weather risk just off to the west of us. But notice how quickly it increases in levels. We go to a slight risk in north central Arkansas to the enhanced 3 out of 5 risk in northwest Arkansas. And as we look at Saturday, which all eyes are going to be on Saturday, and it looks like this is going to be more in the morning to the first half of Saturday. Notice we've got that slight risk over northwest Mississippi, including southern portions of Shelby County. And then the rest of us are solidly stuck in that 1 out of 5 marginal outlook. And here's the thing, we're still a couple of days away. This could increase. This slight risk area could be expanded a little further north as more certainty comes into play. That is certainly possible as we get well within better ranges of more of the short range and more accurate models. So don't expect that to stay exactly as it is. We'll be updating you on that. Speaking of the models, let's take a look at the very latest for today, still indicating a few of those little blinks on there, which would be isolated storms. Here's Friday, same thing, just a few scattered isolated storms at best, but watch Saturday, 6 a.m. Here we are crossing the river, Dyersburg over to McKenzie. Here we are at 11 a.m., pushes down the I-40 corridor, switching over to the mid-range model here near the Tennessee River during the early afternoon hours. So that's what we're going to be contending with. Saturday's the big day. It doesn't look like too much will be going on Sunday. Maybe a lingering shower or two in the southern counties, but it looks like it's mostly going to be a Saturday thing for us with some of those very heavy rain storms, and a couple of those could try to get severe on us. Here's your evening outlook for the rest of this evening. 5 o'clock, we'll be in the mid to upper 70s. We'll keep some clouds around, but we should clear out mostly around midnight, and then we'll have kind of a sun cloud mix in the morning. So that brings us to the morning time, 63, some sunshine in here by about 7 or 8 a.m., looking pretty good here. Bus stop, low as 61. Mild morning. It's going to be our third really kind of mild morning heading out for Friday, but it could be cold, right? It's going to be Friday. It's still going to be a good day, right? But we'll be up to 80 degrees with a mix of clouds and sunshine. Again, that 20% chance of an isolated storm. And looking at our 7-day forecast, let's jump over to Saturday. Now, if we get this to come on through, like all the models are kind of indicating here, we will see a little bit of a cool down on the back side of this because we'll get on the other side of it where it's cooler. So we'll be about 72 for the high on Saturday. Storms likely, close to 100% right now. 69 on Sunday, a few lingering showers possible, and then we start warming right back up. And remember, in that day 6 outlook, we still have severe weather indicated. We're going to have to watch that too for Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. All right, could be a very active severe weather season. It's certainly hinting to it right now. We'll see you back at 10 for another update on your weather.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.